Hello everyone, it's Vilas here. Today's broadcast will be about cannabis. We'll talk about how you make cannabis into different types of intoxicants and how you make it so it can be used as medicine. Let's start talking about the gang's biggest source of income, how you turn cannabis into hash. To help us, we have the Professor Have, who is a professor in drugs and especially drugs that come out of the hemp plant Cannabis sativa. So over to you, Have.
Thank you, Vilas. Hash is one of the most popular intoxicants, so I will show you here how to make it from the hemp plant Cannabis sativa. The hemp plant Cannabis sativa contains around 420 components. 80 of this is cannabinoids, which are the substances. Of these substances is THC. That's the most known substance from the Cannabis sativa. There's around 8 to 15% THC in hash. To make hash, you take the resin from the top leaves and press it together with the female flowers on the plant. The female flowers contains a lot more cannabinoids than the male plants, so the female flowers makes it more strong than the male flower would do. So you press these things together into pieces like this one, so that's how
Now you know how to make hash, but how does gangs and pushers get hash? An earlier gang member and pusher will tell you about that.
When pushers in Denmark want more hash, it's very easy for them to get. They just write to someone down in North Africa who makes hash. 95% of all hash which comes to Denmark is from North Africa, and especially Morocco is a major supplier of hash. But they just write how much hash they want, and so they don't have to do more. It's a little bit like buying shoes just illegally. The hash often goes from North Africa through 3 European countries: Netherlands, Spain and Portugal. The hash often comes to Europe with ships. When it comes to Europe, there are some different ways it can be transported to Denmark. For example, in cars, in trucks, containers and with ships again. And then the pushers and gang members get the hash and they can sell it.
Turn the cannabis plant into hash and how it gets transported to Denmark. Later we'll talk about how you make it into medicine. We are back. Before we talked about how you make a cannabis plant into hash and how it comes to Denmark. And now we'll tell you about how to make the plant into medicine. To help us with that, we had Dr. Kreumann, who has studied how to make medicine out of cannabis for many years. So over to you.
Thank you, Willis. It's not only drugs like hash and marijuana you can make out of cannabis. You can also make something that actually can help people, and that's cannabis-based medicine. Cannabis-based medicine can be used to diseases like cancer, arthritis, and nerve cramps. The amount of active substances, THC and CBD, is very important when cannabis-based medicine are made. THC is a substance that makes you high, but it's also the substance that can help you if you have nerve pain, for example. CBD is the substance that can prevent you from being high, so you're not getting high when you take cannabis-based medicine. That's also why the amount of THC and CBD is so important. You can get cannabis-based medicine in different varieties. For example, oil or a part of the plant which needs to be heated to 70 degrees so you can make it into tea or stuff like that. If you want cannabis-based medicine, you need a prescription from your doctor. You can't just go on the internet and buy it on the internet. It's not legal and you can't be sure that there are the correct amount of THC and CBD in the medicine you get.
Thank you, Dr. Kreumann. That was all for today. Hope you learned some new stuff about the cannabis plant and how to make it into different stuff. See you next time.